All right, I'm here with Jordy Nunez. His wife, Elizabeth, is tending to their child right now, but Jordy is currently itinerating to be a missionary to Estonia.
Yep.
And so today we're going to be talking a little bit of what it's like to start out, because you haven't, you were in a leadership position for a missions type program at a Bible college, but when it comes to more of that individualistic missions, this is kind of your first time for that, right?
Yep.
And so you recently went to become an AGWMs. And you took the class or training or something in Springfield?
Yep, took the training, did the whole application process, which is a pretty lengthy process for the Assemblies of God. They really vet their missionaries well.
Yeah.
I think we had to have something like 15 references each. So
really?
Yeah, so it's
wow.
They really make sure you are who you say you are.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I think a part of that is they're in every community and every church invests a lot into us. So they want to make sure that we're called, that we are who we say we are, and that we're gonna do what we say we're gonna do. So.
Okay. And so we've been talking a little bit already. We're friends from college, and so we know each other pretty well. But you want
no college stories.
Yeah, sorry, we don't have time for that. So for all those stories, but you want to go to Estonia, and your way to get into the community, get into the area, and start ministering is by opening a coffee shop there. Now, why do you want to do that?
Yeah, so just a little backdrop to that is that Estonia is the least religious country in the world. They say that there's probably about 8,000 spiritual believers, actual Christ followers in the country. So it's a really dark place. It's not a place where you could just go and plant a church and it just flourishes. There needs to be real strategic ways into the community, into people's hearts. So we believe, and the church planting team believes, that one of the best ways to do that is by starting a business as missions, and we're going to be doing that by making and starting a coffee shop. We believe that people are more likely to walk into a coffee shop 7 days a week than they are to walk into a church one Sunday a week. So it just creates more access, and it creates platform for people to also get to know you better, get to have a relationship with you, get to bring in their friends in a non-pressure environment.
Okay. So you're in the process of itinerating right now. And what is your goal date?
Yep. So they say itinerating could take anywhere from 12 months to 15 months. In April, the beginning of April would be kind of like our 12-month time. So we're kind of hoping to hit that target goal. So.
Okay. Now, you're going to a place where you don't know the language. You don't know the culture just yet. What is the biggest hurdle to jump, do you think? Once you arrive there, what do you think it will be?
Yeah, I think it would be the culture jump. I think right now it could be easy to look at similarities between the upper Midwest culture and the culture in Estonia, but when you're on the ground and you're speaking to people and you're seeing what they eat, what they drink, how they speak, what they laugh at, what they don't laugh at, some of the things like, do you smile, do you not smile, do you wave, do you not wave? So I think that's a big hurdle in first getting there is learning how to maybe not be an idiot. Just learning how to do life day by day.
So this isn't just going to affect you. You have two other members of your family too that are going to affect a wife and then a young daughter. How can you make this the smoothest transition for all of them, do you think?
Yeah, I think part of it is, even now as we're itinerating, just preparing ourselves spiritually is really big. I mean, our daughter's only, she's not even 2 yet, so I'm speaking more about me and my wife right now. Just like really getting in tune with what God is saying, with what God wants us to do. I think that'll prepare us to really face any challenge that we might face. Just being rooted in Him, having the disciplines right now that we're going to need for the rest of our lives. Not just thinking that, okay, we're going to read a little extra and pray a little more when we get to the missions field. Like, we need to be doing that right now every day. We shouldn't be doing anything different there that we wouldn't be doing right now. And I think for our daughter, it's really just caring for her, giving her the room to experience all these changes, and really understanding that she might be having a fit and we might not know why, but really just like being a little extra accommodating to her, because she's in a car every day and different home almost every weekend and stuff like that. But yeah.
Once you arrive over there, because she is just now starting to pick up on English, are you guys going to try to balance this? Is it called Estonian?
Estonian.
And English? Are you going to try to balance and help her learn both, or are you going to try to focus more on English? Or
yeah, I think in the home we'll focus with Emilia like 100% in English. Because she's probably by the time we get there she'll still be, you know, not even 3 yet. So they're just sponges. So she'll learn way quicker than we would Estonian. So we want to make sure that we at least give her the home-rooted English, not learning English from an Estonian. So I think we'll focus on English with her, and when she can learn Estonian in school.
That's good. So a coffee shop, with it, you're also, it's not just a ministry, but it's a business at the same time. What's the biggest hurdle there then, when it comes to the business aspect of this?
Yeah, I think with specifically the business, like any business starting off, it's a 50-50, it can make it or it can fail. So it's really putting in the attention to detail in the beginning to make sure that we establish a well-running and profitable business. We don't want it to be just being supported from outside all the time. We wanted to make sure that it becomes profitable to pay for, you know, the church plant building and to be able to support the ministry there in Estonia, kind of self-sustaining. So I think that's really big, is making sure that like we don't get sidetracked, but that we really focus on establishing something that's going to be lasting. So.
Okay, that's good. So someone watching this, they want to support you. I'm sure they can go to the AGWM site and type in your guys' names. Jordy and Elizabeth Nunez, and they can support you financially. But through prayer, what can someone be praying for you for?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is like just prayer for our family. Like I think like the devil would want nothing more than for us to just like quit even before we get there. So just prayer for like good health, for good relationship between all three of us, my wife and my child and me. And just that we're able to like persevere through this season of itineration. So.
That's good. That's good. Well, Jordy, thank you for letting me do this. This was not planned, so he answered all these. Well, I didn't tell him what these questions were, so he did a pretty good job, I think. But thank you for letting me talk to you about this. And,
I'm really happy that we were able to do this.
So it's good. I'm looking forward to hearing what that's going to be like over there, and just the work that you're going to do. I know the Lord's going to use you mightily. So use what you love. For His ministry.
For sure.
Thank you for letting me do that. Appreciate that.
For sure.
Thank you guys for watching. Be blessed, and please be praying for them as they are taking their first steps into this ministry. Thank you guys.
Thank you.